Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear on your side. Please let me know if you have any difficulty in your side and if there is any problem. I received a message from a Muslim Shia, and he said, we Shia don't have those stupid hadith which the Muslim Sunni they have. And if you remember, we were talking last time about the rooster. So I'm going to keep the topic about the same thing to examine if the Shia have the same stupidity as the Sunni, or it's only the Sunni who are stupid when it's come to those stories. This is in front of us here. This is the hadith of Muhammad, who he himself, according to the Sunni, this is Sunni resource, is speaking about that the rooster and the donkey, they are favored by Allah. How they are favored by Allah? The rooster, he can see angels, and Mr. Donkey can see Satan. Now, is that really what a Sunni only believe, or this is Shia believe too? If we go to the books of the Shia, we see things even more horrible than what the Sunni believe in. This is a Shia website, and this is the book of Biharul Anwar, which is even more higher than Al-Bukhari for the Muslim Sunni. Volume number 62, page number 3. And as you see, Muslim Shia or Muslim Sunni, I'm showing you what is written in your website. And this is simply from the book. The Prophet of Allah said, learn from the rooster 5 things which is unique to have. 5 things. What is the 5 things the rooster he have according to the Prophet of Islam, according to the Shia? Number 1, he is on time for the prayer, which means the rooster, he never miss the time of the prayer. And actually this is true. Always I used to see the mosque full of roosters, and the first people who come to the mosque to pray for Allah is the rooster. This is a true story. Second unique thing about the rooster according to the Prophet of Islam, and let me highlight so those people will know what I'm reading. Inna lillahi dikan. Actually, let's not go there first. Let's go here. Learn ta'allamu min ad-dik khamsu khisal. Learn from the rooster 5 things which is unique about him. He keep the times of the prayer. Muhafazatahu ala awqati as-salat. Wal-ghira and jealousy. He is jealous about his chickens, so be like him. And was-sakha, he is a giving person. He donate. You know that the rooster, he donate. And he is brave. And he do too much effing. You know what I'm talking about. Too much sex. So the Prophet saying to the Muslims, learn 5 things from the Mr. Rooster. And the Muslim rooster, obviously, he is a very good believer. He's a Muslim. Number 1, he never missed the prayer time. Number 2, he is jealous on his wives. Number 3, he is a very giving person, which means if you ask him for money or something, he will give you. And number 4, he is brave. And yes, you know, the rooster, he attack you. This is true. The Prophet here, he did not miss the point. He is telling us something very truthful, finally. And he is too good in sex. So the Prophet saying, be like him. All right. Here we have كتب جعفر بن محمد بن شريح الحضرمي, written by Ja'far ibn Muhammad bin Shurayh al-Hadrami, from Hamid ibn Shu'ayb and Jabir al-Ja'fid, سمعت أبا عبد الله عليه السلام يقول, I heard Abu Abdullah, peace upon him, saying that Allah have a rooster. إن لله ديكا رجلاه في الأرض ورأسه تحت العرش. Allah have a rooster, his feet is down in earth and his head is under the throne of Allah. Obviously this is a very huge rooster, and this is true. I saw one like that before, but I did not speak about it because I was afraid that the Christians, if they hear about this, they will convert to us now. This is a very huge rooster. Obviously if we cook it, 7 billion human being can eat from it, because imagine his feet is down in earth, but yet his head is under the ass of Allah. I mean, this is very huge. And if you remember, the ass of Allah is very wide, because the Quran says that وسع كرسيه السماء والأرض, which means the size of his chair is the same size of the earth and the heaven together. And here we go, Mr. Rooster is under the throne of Allah. He's a very giant, not normal giant. He's not like 10 foot or no. He's a huge. We are talking about millions of kilometers of height, and we do not know how wide he is. But what we know that his feet is in earth and his head in the ass of Allah. And then he says, جناح له في الشرق وجناح له في المغرب. He have a wing. One is in the east and one in the west. Imagine how big it is. I mean, his wings is covering everything, the east and the west. Actually, if you go to America, you can notice that there is something weird sometime happening. They call it the eclipse. The fact this is not true. The Americans are lying to you. This is the wings of Mr. Rooster. This is a Muslim rooster who's under the ass of Allah. And the other wing is in the east, which means all the way in China. And this has happened to in China too, and there's many witnesses for this. If you don't believe me, ask Google. Then this rooster, not only he is under the ass of Allah, he says every day, he say Subhanul Malikul Quddus, praise be to Allah, the honor or the king, the holy. And if he say that, or when he say that, Sahat al-Duyuk, all the roosters in the world answered him. Now we understand why roosters, they scream simply because they are repeating after the big rooster. So there is a big rooster, his ass, his head in the ass of Allah, and Allah is sitting in the top of him. And then there is roosters in the ground who they answer the big rooster. So all the roosters on the earth, when they hear the big rooster, they answer him. Now obviously this rooster, we ourselves would not hear him, but only roosters can hear that big rooster, and that makes sense. You know, they are from the same kind, and they understand each other, and they can hear their own frequency. Then if the roosters heard him, when the rooster hear him, they one of them will say to the other, say, praise be to my Lord, the King, the Quddus, the Holy. All right, now let us continue. In the book of Al-Kafi, and you see here all the reference, if you see here like 5 etc. Dikun abyadun afraqun yahrus. Okay, dikun abyad afraqun yahrus. What does that mean? Muhammad, he claimed that there is a white rooster. He is a person who keep the Quran and he protect. That's amazing. Let us see if there is more details in the next page. Go to page number 4. I remember this is just to answer the Shia guy who said that we don't have as stupid stories as the Muslim Sunni. All right. And Abi Abdullah alayhi salam called from Abi Abdullah that he said, peace upon him, he said, there is a rooster who is white and he have like afraq, you know, like a he have like the thing in the top of his head. I don't know what they call it in English, and it's like it's going taking a side. It's like very nice, and he protect his neighborhood, and he protect 7 neighborhoods around. He protect 7 neighborhoods. All right. So this is like if you have a rooster in your house, the rooster will protect you and protect 7 houses around you. But now here the protection from what? Is that from a thief? No, he protect you from the devil. This is something unique about Mr. Rooster. And remember, this rooster is white. Actually, I found the Muslim website. Let me see if I can find the Shia website here, speaking about some of those hadith in English. Animals House Islamic View, but this is a Shia website. If you see in the top, it says Islam PVR, blah blah blah, Shia. Okay, animals in Islam. The Prophet of Allah said, I prefer to show you the English ones, even though the English translation is not really too much accurate, but let us read together. The Prophet of Islam said, PBUH, said, white rooster is dear to me, and those hostile toward it as hostile toward God. If this bird guard his owner house and the houses of 7 neighbors on each side. So 7 neighbors of each side. So like you have 7 houses from the right side and 7 houses from the left side. This is the benefit of having a rooster, especially if he's a white rooster. Remember, the black rooster will not do good. Is bad. So the prophet kept it inside the house during the night. Okay. Imam al-Sadiq, this is from the Shia source again, said all prophets kept those birds within their houses because they, they are like, I don't know how to explain that to you. You see, the Muslim, they believe that there's genies or shaitans who live inside your house. And now, how to keep shaitan away, or let us say not to bother you, you bring those birds, and they will be busy now trying to annoy those birds instead of annoying your children. And this is supposedly the wisdom of the Prophet of Allah is coming from Imam al-Sadiq. Now you better practice this, Shia. Animals curse the murderer of the Imam al-Hussein. We know that Muslims always kill each other, and they killed the grandsons of Muhammad, and they killed the Khalifa of Muhammad, and they killed everybody, and even the Muslims accuse that Aisha and Hafsa, they killed Muhammad himself. It has been narrated from Dawood ibn Faraj. I had been sitting with the Imam Sadiq, and then I noticed the birds, they are saying something, they are trembling with their feet, singing. Imam looked upon me and said, Dawood, do you know what those birds are saying? I replied, no. Imam said, it is cursing the murderers of Imam Hussein. So keep the birds inside your houses. Even birds in Islam curse. Muslim, they curse. Bird, they curse. Everybody curse in Islam. Every Muslim creature he have nothing to do except cursing. This is why the Prophet, he said, don't curse the birds. If we go here, you see, why don't curse the bird? Because the bird, he can curse the rooster, sorry, not the bird. Don't curse the bird, because simply if you curse the bird, this rooster, the rooster is connected to Allah. You have a very strong relationship with Allah. If you curse him, he will curse you back. I mean, as simple as that. And he is more powerful. Allah will answer him. As you see, under the throne of Allah right away, there is a bird, which is a rooster, and Allah is sitting on the top of him. Look what it says. The Prophet SAWWWWS said, don't curse the rooster, for it awake for the prayer. What else? Here we go. Another one. This is about he hear the voice of an angel, hear the voice of etc. So obviously, roosters and donkeys, they have a privilege. Now, Muslim Shia, they provide us with a lot of hadith about those animals. As an example, a man complained to the Prophet of Islam about fear, and he said, like, this guy obviously is afraid, always he have a fear problem. So the Prophet, he told him to bring 2 of this kind of those birds and put it within his house. And how we can do that? Simply, very simple. You bring those birds and they will help you. Guys, give me a second. I will be back. All right, I had to help somebody. Sorry. A man complained about his fear, so the solution is to bring 2 of those birds and put them in your house. I think this is a good idea, and I advise you, all of you, if you have a problem with fear, like maybe some people, they fear darkness, or they fear I don't know, try it, maybe it work. Bring those birds, 2 kind of them, and they will get rid of your fear. And remember here to bring 2. If you bring 1, it's not going to work. You better do as the Prophet said, please. The Prophet, he is very expert in fighting fear by those birds. Then Imam Ali said, flapping the etc. wings expel the devil. If you move the wings of this bird, the devil will run away. I mean, this must be a true story. Let's continue. It has been narrated from Imam Ali, take care of your servant and the speechless blah, blah, blah. Prophet people ask him, what do you mean by speechless? Imam answered, keep those birds, cats and like. Anyone understand? I have no idea. What does that mean? Maybe Muslim can explain to us. Any Muslim is in the bushes? What does that mean? Let it go. It has been narrated from the Prophet of Islam, keeping sheep eliminates 70 causes of a poverty. Listen, guys, if you have problem with paying your bills, if you lost your job, if you cannot make money, if you are, let us say, there's a national disaster, there's an earthquake, and you know everybody is going to suffer from poverty. But now the Prophet, he gave you an extreme solution. If you have a sheep, that will prevent 70 kind of reasons of poverty in your life, like bankruptcy, anything. 70 kind, just by having a sheep. And this is the Prophet himself. And this, remember, now we are reading Shia stories, not Sunni. But Sunni are not different, by the way. We can find you the same stories in the Sunni books. It has been narrated from the Prophet of Islam, keeping sheep within the house is a blessing. Cats also are a blessing. A sheep bring on a blessing. 2 sheep make a blessing twice. I mean, that's amazing. Let us do this. 1 sheep bring blessing, 2 sheep blessing twice, 3 sheep blessing thrice, 4 sheep blessing fourth. I mean, the more sheep you get, obviously you get more blessing. And why Allah will bless me for having a lot of sheep? Nobody knows. No explanation. Nobody understand a word. Anyone knows why? Nobody knows. It's amazing how a human being can believe in such a thing. How stupid that is to be something to believe. And we did not even read anything yet. I mean, the stupidest stories in Islamic books is endless. So this guy, he told us that the Shia don't believe in this garbage. He forgot that Shia, they have a lot more garbage than the Sunni. I mean, you are in competition with both each other. He thought maybe this is the Sunni, they have stupid things. We Shia, we don't have Sahih Bukhari, so I'm safe. But the fact, both of you have the same garbage, my friend. The Prophet said, the keepers of dairy goats are blessed by God, and if they keep 2 goats, they are twice blessed. A man asked Imam, how are they blessed? Imam replied, they are blessed long as the goat produce milk. All right. A woman was cursed by God because she imprisoned a cat till she dies of thirst. You see, Muhammad, he imprisoned, he cut hands, he tortured people, he cut their, he put nails in their eyes, and Allah is not cursing him. And those are a human being. But imprison a cat, because Muhammad, he favored cats, is going to cause you curse by Allah. Muhammad, he brought people, he cut their hands, cut their feet, he crucified them, put them in the cross, he put nails in the fire, he put the nails inside their eyes, he made them die slowly with thirst and bleeding under the sun of Saudi Arabia. And Muhammad is a good guy. Suddenly Muhammad is a merciful man. If you imprison a cat, Allah will curse you. That's it. Let us continue. We are just giving you examples of those stories, not limited to those. I mean, there's endless. I don't know if I need to read all of them for you, because all of them, they are funny, they are very stupid, etc. You know, the male one was a green and the female being a black. The Imam was breaking off bread into a crumbs for them. Imam then said, those rest all night and they come and they flap their wings. They are sending away pests and protecting the people inside the house. If all of this because those birds are moving their wings. Let us continue. True story. Don't prevent sparrow from nesting in your house, but there's no explanation why. But I can find you a hadith, different hadith, explain why. It has been narrated by the Prophet of Islam, etc. Book of medicine, keep tame animal with your house, because idiots of the against race, devils annoy children. But if a tame animals are kept within the house, they are distracted from the family members. That's true. I advise you, all of you, to get such a sheep, because that will help you to prevent and to disturb the shaitan from bothering your family member. They will be busy with that. Now here I was giving you footnotes. Now you know the Muslims are always funny, and I like them, and they are my favorite entertainment. Them and their religion and their answers. When I spoke about the donkey, he can see angels, the donkey can see the devil, and the rooster can see the angels. The Muslim, they send me links to refute me, and I'm going to share them with you. I am sure, I hope that none of you is going to convert to Islam after you see those links, because seriously, those things are very serious, and they are proven by science and scientists. So I'm warning you now, before you see and read with me, please don't convert to Islam. This is the first link I got about why and how the rooster can see angels, and how and why donkeys can see the devil. All right, hold on. All right. The donkey can see Satan, and the rooster can see angels. Written by Siham Hamuda. Why can donkey? I don't know if you guys can read. Let me increase the size of the text. I want to be sure that you are enjoying this amazing article. I mean, this is so beautiful. Why can donkey see Satan? Why rooster can see angels? Why? I remember the Muslims sent me this link to refute me and get me busted. So I am busted now. I mean, I'm sorry. I know that the Christians are not happy with this result. We thought we are making fun of Muhammad and his teaching, and now we discover that we are the ignorant, and the Muslims will show you with the clear evidence why donkey can see Satan while rooster cannot, or can see angels. Sorry. Why? Nobody knows, right? No, now you will know. The Muslims always have answers, and all of it is scientific and approved by science. Okay, what is behind this article? This is a miracle of our prophet. If why it's a miracle? If a donkey can see an angel and see a shaitan, this is a miracle of your prophet? No, they wanted to say to you that this is an amazing discovery by Muhammad, proving that he is a prophet. Because how he knew? How he knew something nobody knows, that donkeys can see the devil and rooster can see angels. How he knew? Listen carefully. Abu Huraira reported, they are reporting the same hadith we are showing you here, that if you hear the donkey, blah blah blah, if you hear the rooster, blah blah blah, the donkey he sees shaitan, the rooster he sees angels. All right, okay, we go back to the article. All right, here now the lady, she is going to show us the reference, or let us say the proof of this is true. The ability of a human vision is limited in that a human cannot see under red rays nor violet rays, but ability of both rooster and donkey outdoors that which brings to the mind the following question: how can the donkey see Satan and the rooster can see angels? Aren't you shocked? Aren't you shocked yet? Look, human vision limited. I mean, this is science now. This is official, and this is not a joke. This is scientific, my friend. So human vision is limited, but donkey vision is unlimited. Rooster vision is amazing. And what make them amazing? They can see certain kind of lights you cannot see. Read with me carefully. While the rooster can see angels that are made of light. Aha! I was wondering why the rooster, he have a special ability to see certain lights. It was not the donkey, it was the rooster. He can see the angels. Why? Because angels are made of light. Hello? I mean, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You see how they connect the dots together, the Muslims? So the rooster, they can see certain kind of lights, and the donkeys cannot do that. And that telling us why the rooster can see angels and the donkey can see the devil. Then this article continues saying that is of violet rays. This is explain why Satan run away when angels show up. When Allah mentioned why, the answer, Satan get hurt by seeing the angels. In other words, if violet rays and the red rays mix together, if now we have a salad rays, we have a salad, we have a violet, we have the red rays are mixed together, it's a rainbow time. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I hope you guys are not going to convert to Islam after listening to this. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm really disappointed about myself, how I was misleading you all this time. Then we continue. In one place, red rays fade away. Who told Prophet Muhammad this is before 14th century? Huh? Who told him? You tell me. Anyone can tell us? You cannot. I feel sorry for you. Seriously, I feel sorry for you. How the Prophet knew this? Any Christian here can answer? Now, you know what red ray and what X-ray and what those Muslims are talking about. You can go right now and search for the vision of the donkeys and the vision of the rooster, and you will find they have a horrible vision. They are not really good in vision. They are normal bird, the same as any bird, but not all birds are the same. Like if Muhammad he spoke about eagle, I will say yes, eagle have a very strong vision, unique one. But chicken, where do you get this from? And donkeys, you can go right now and search in Google and see that all what they say is stupid. Talking about infrared ray, talking about X-ray, talking about red ray, that is stupid because those are a blind animal when it comes to colors. If we go here, this is a website. Animals that can see infrared light. Who are they? You will see that all those animals who can do that is the one who they are cold-blooded animals. Only cold-blooded animals. The one who have warm blood, they cannot. Read with me carefully. In the 19th century, infrared is a light has been that we cannot see with our eyes, but that can we can sometimes feel in our skin as heat. All right. Then we continue. It says the light. Oh, should it start from beginning? The light is visible to human is just one of many types of light in the universe. First discovered in the 19th century. This is the start. All right. We go here. It is not possible. It is not possible for warm-blooded animals such as mammals and birds to see infrared light because their own bodies release heat. However, Several cold-blooded animals, they can't do that. You see how they expose themselves? They make it about seeing the infrared light, the X-ray, because this is infrared. You know, like you see the red, the X-ray, and whatever they're talking about. This is about seeing special kind of X-ray you cannot see by your own eyes, but we discovered that is absolutely false. And actually, most of animals, they are color blind. So what the Muslims are talking about is absolutely a fabrication to cover the shame and the stupidity of their prophet. And here is the count of animals, and all of them, they are cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded. You know, if you do not know what cold-blooded mean, go and do a little search. Cold-blooded, which means those animals, they don't have a system to keep their body warm in a certain degree. You know, we as a human, we have our body in a certain degree stable. Unless we are sick, it goes up or down. So those insect or animals, they don't have such a system. So you know, this is why in a snake, you know, can survive easier in a cold weather. Why? Because simply they don't have to maintain certain degree of their blood, like the human, or like a sheep, or like a donkey, or like a rooster. Rooster, donkey, cow, sheep, all of those are warm-blooded animals. So all the article we saw from the Muslims is nothing but a scam. And then, you know, if you continue reading the article, I mean, it's amazing how they lie with no shame, and they try to support this. And then they have a video about a rooster. He say, you know, he warned you when he sees shaitan. How he do? I don't know. I'm not going to play the video because they might flag me for copyright. Here in front of us, you will see another article. Let us see, where is the article? Maybe I close it. I hope not. Yeah, maybe I closed that article about those things. But anyway, it is amazing how much they lie and how much they fabricate. Now, you know, for the Shia and for the Sunni, you both accuse of each other of creating false stories about birds and etc. But remember, even the Quran provides such a stupid stories. As an example, we knew in the Quran that Sulaiman, he have a bird, his name or his kind is al-Hudhud. Al-Hudhud. For those who do not know who is Mr. Hudhud, we will find you his image in Google. This is Mr. Hudhud. Nice to meet you. Do you see how he look like? This is Hudhud. All right. This Hudhud is mentioned in the Quran as a bird who is in charge of the Ministry of Farming and Irrigation, and he have a part-time job, which is to find women who have no hair in their legs to the King Sulaiman. One day, the King Sulaiman, he come to check on his birds, and he found the Hudhud missing. You can read any translation because, as I say always, all of them, they are stupid and crazy. He inspected the birds and said, "What is the matter? I see not the hippo, or he is among the absence." So now we have a king, or he is a prophet of Allah, and he have millions of birds, but there is one of them is missing. Oh boy, where is he? He's among the absence. Put his name in the side. I will surely punish him with severe torment, or slaughter him, unless he bring to me a clear reason. Okay, here we go. Let him, please tell him, please, when he come back, I am the king, I'm Solomon. If this bird did not give me a clear reason for him being absence, I'm going to slaughter him, make him shish kebab. Now, why you are making fun of the Shia, and you Shia are making fun of the Sunni about stupid stories written in the Hadith, when the Quran is full of garbage like this? Then the bird come back. The bird come back. But the hoopoe stayed not long. He came back. He came up and said, do you know why they said he come up here in the between two bracket? Because Suleiman, he don't sit like normal people. His throne is carried by birds. Even his when he go to his flying carpet, the birds, they carry his throne. He don't like go and climb. No. The birds, they carry his throne, and they place the throne in the top of the flying carpet. So he said, who said? The hoop of the earth, the bird. He said, I have grasped the knowledge of a thing which you have not grasped. What the heck? Here we go again. Birds, they have knowledge you don't have. What is the knowledge this bird have? We learn about the chicken or the rooster. He can see angels. You cannot see prophets of Allah. Muhammad himself cannot see. Remember his story when he sat in the top of his wife Khadija. She did striptease for him in order to find out if this is a bird or if this is an angel or shaitan. So here the same, the hudhud is saying to the prophet, I have knowledge you don't have. Hello, listen to me. I have come to you from Sheba. This is the story of Sheba with the true news. Oh boy, this guy was spying for the king. You see, right now as we speak, the American, they use a drone to spy on Taliban and ISIS. The Prophet Solomon, he have a drone in his time, and that was this bird, the hudhud. If you notice those colors you see in the top of his head, etc., those because of his rank. He have a high rank in the army. He's a high rank officer. He's not like, this is why you see officers, they have many, colors in their jacket or their, clothes. This is exactly the same. He's a bird, but he's a high rank bird. So now he come back and he have information nobody knows, not even a prophet of Allah. And that actually explained by the infrared X-ray which this bird can get. He fly and now he can see. And then he says, I found a woman if ruling over them. She has been given all things that could possess but any ruler of the earth, and she had a great throne. Man, this guy is writing all the notes. He went to this kingdom in Yemen. And where is Solomon? Solomon, he was, according to the story, he was in Syria. So Solomon now, he got his spy, Mr. Bird, who went without permission of the prophet of Allah. It was a secret mission. Even the prophet, the king himself, do not know about it. This is a CIA secret mission. So he went all the way to Yemen and he came back with the news. And then he came back with the news which no one knows, including the prophet of Allah himself. And now he is giving report to his boss about finding a woman. And those people there, they worship the sun instead of Allah. And shaitan has made their deeds fair seeming to them. Now he continues saying, as shaitan has brought them from Allah away, so they don't worship Allah. How sad. How sad and disgusting. You notice here, Allah did not inspire Solomon to go there. It was the bird. It was the bird, my friend. All this, everything behind the invasion to Yemen, the queen of Sheba, it was the bird who bring lights. What is hiding from heaven and earth? Suddenly the bird became like a prophet. He's speaking as a prophet. Look at this. The bird preaching about Allah, speaking about Allah, having a conversation with the king about the shaitan. The shaitan is preventing them from knowing about Allah and worshiping Allah. They worship the sun. What we can do now? Allah, and here he said the shahada, Allah la ilaha illa huwa. There's no God but He, Allah. The Lord of Supreme Throne. Sulaiman said, we shall see whether you speak the truth or you are one of the liars. You see, Sulaiman is not an easy cookie. Suleiman is not the one you want to mess with, you idiot. So now this bird, he said what he said to Suleiman, but Suleiman is not eating it, is not swallowing this story yet. So Suleiman is suspicious about the story of the bird. So he said, you think you can fool me, huh? You think you can lie to me, huh? Okay, you know what? We are going to check out this story to see if you are telling the truth. So why you Shia are making fun of the Sunni, saying that they are stupid with those stories is there, when you have the same garbage? And this is in the Quran. Do we have any Muslim in the bushes? At least in the text, we cannot take call for now. Do we have any Muslim? Please don't forget to give us a like for the video and to share the video with your friends. And if you like to learn more about Islam, feel free to read my books. You can get them from Amazon.com. Just search for Christian Prince. And we appreciate those who support us in what we do by donation. I really sometimes wonder how a human being can be so stupid that far. You see, the Muslim, they make fun of us for worshiping a man. Let us say, for the sake of argument, Jesus is just a man. But I mean, he's amazing. And he's real. He did not promise us heaven full of a drink and wine and shish kebab and virgins. He did not tell us stories about stupidity. Everything about him is perfect, is wonderful. He did not give us stories of fictions and madness and craziness. All the parables of Jesus, you can study it today and they will fit with your life, even though it's written or exists 2,000 years ago. What is this story is about? What we even learn from this story? What a Muslim, what me, what you will learn from a story of a king who have a ring, who control the genie, who control the devil, who have a flying carpet, and the carpet can fly and go anywhere, and the distance of a flying carpet in 2 hours is 1 month speed. I mean, what is this about? And this prophet, the king, he stole his ring when he went to the bathroom. He came to his wife because Suleiman don't keep his ring when he go to the bathroom. He came to the wife and he appeared to her as if he's a Solomon. So then he spoke to her. He said, give me the ring. She thought this is her husband. She gave him the ring, and then he became the king. And then Suleiman became homeless. Then Suleiman, after he became homeless, Shaitan started sleeping with the wives of Suleiman. The wives of Suleiman, they noticed that this Shaitan cannot be their husband. Why? How? Because they noticed that he is so powerful in bang bang, sex. They reported him to the elder. They say, this guy cannot be our husband. They said, how? They said, he cannot stop having sex. We cannot handle him. And Suleiman have thousands of females to sleep with, but still they cannot satisfy the devil, because he is now in the shape of Suleiman, but in fact he's Shaitan. Now Shaitan, he knew that his hours is counting, so people knows about him. So he decided to run away. But when he ran away, he threw the ring of Suleiman in the ocean. And when he threw the ring of Suleiman in the ocean, Suleiman, he became a homeless, as you remember from previously in the beginning of the story. And then Suleiman, he was working as a porter. He carried things for those who buy from the port or from the ocean or a grocery. So Suleiman, he saw a man carrying fish. So he told him, can I carry for you the fish? I will carry it all the way to your home. What you pay me? Poor Suleiman, after he was a king, now he lost the ring, so now he is homeless. The guy, he said to him, well, I will give you a fish. So Suleiman, he carried the guy fishes and he took them home with him. And when he arrived, the guy, he gave him 1 fish as they agree. Suleiman, he took the fish to eat it. So he started cleaning it. And when he cleaned the fish, he found the ring inside the fish. And then Suleiman, he wore the ring again. And this is how Suleiman became a king again. And this is the end of the story. Should we say good night? Oh boy, unbelievable. This is a religion. This is a religion. And the Muslim, they want to speak about science and infrared light, and it's amazing. It's amazing how Muslims, they try to fabricate. You see, the Muslims, uh, there is millions of articles have nothing in it except fabrication. Armstrong went to the moon. He converted to Islam. There's the girl, her name, I think Sonia something. She is a Hindu. She worked in NASA. She's an American Indian originally. So they made her. She went to the sky and she saw Mecca when she went, but she did not go to the moon. This girl, as I know, she was in space. She did not leave the spaceship. When she saw from the space, she saw all the earth is dark except two locations: the grave of the Prophet in Al Medina and the Kaaba. They were shiny with light. And then she came back, she converted to Islam. You can go to her website, you will see, you will die laughing about what the Muslim was saying. They make everybody, George Bernard Chobik, they make him a Muslim. He wrote a book about the Prophet. We cannot find the book. We cannot find one article written about Muhammad as the Muslim they claim. So they have no hesitation of fabricating lies and telling you things is not exist, just to convince you that Islam is sponsored by science. How the Prophet knows that, that the rooster, he can see things we cannot see? How he knew that? I mean, seriously, what's wrong with you? How he knew? This is a hadith here. This is a website about the rooster. Hadith miracle about donkeys and rooster. Why rooster can view angels and donkeys can view devils? First, let us look at the call of al-hadith, which is the Prophet Muhammad, etc. sallallahu alayhi wasallam said. So now the Muslims, they are again the same as the same other article, same garbage, same scientific research. Scientific research on donkey's vision conclude like they come to a conclusion that donkeys can view in infrared rays. Devil are created from Allah by fire. But we just showed you a scientific study where it says that this is garbage. All hot-blooded animals cannot see such a thing. Only cold-blooded animals. Why they lie? I mean, when you say such a thing, don't you think people, they will go and do search? Do you think people, they will listen to you and to me only, and they will not go and search? And same time, donkeys can see the devil and rooster can see the angels. So are you saying to me that donkeys can see only X-ray, which is created from fire? Is the light from fire is not light anyway? I mean, what are you talking about? All the light we see is coming from fire because those are burning stars. What those Muslims are talking about? When a Muslim, he made an article, he believed that the ones who will read this article is a Muslim, and Muslims, they don't even question anything, will make Islam look wonderful. I advise all of you to go and search in Google and laugh at those lies and ask yourself, after you find the answer, the true answer from science, as we showed you, why the Muslims, they do this. You see, when you are bankrupt, when you have a stupid religion, you are desperate to find any way to fool yourself and to fool others, and to say, oh, the Prophet is not a stupid mad person. The Prophet is speaking science. It's proven by science that donkeys, they can see special kind of infrared ray. Can they? Go search it yourself. You see, don't go by the article I show it to you, which is called sciencing.com. because obviously those science in that come is not in agreement with Allah teaching. I don't know what to say. This is a religion based on lying, and lying is permitted. Before I forget, as long as we are talking about lying, the guy, his name is Abraham, he said, Christian Prince, taqiyya in Islam only you practice it when you are in fear of your life. Let me get you busted, Abdul. What a liar. Actually, what you said to us in the text, it was taqiyya. This is your Quran, and this is the interpretation of your Quran according to you Muslims, not according to me. Not according to me, according to you Muslims. The Quran says what? Let not the believers take the disbelievers as friends. How you say to me you are in fear of your life, you idiot, and it is the Quran saying to you, take them not as a friends. You see how you lie? If a person want to take me as a friend, obviously he don't want to take me as an enemy. He is not saying to you, you know, like protect yourself from those who want to kill you. It says take them not as a friends. So it is you Muslims who want to be enemies to everybody. And then continue saying that instead of the believers, so Muslim cannot do that. For whoever does that, whoever that is taking the disbelievers as a friend does not belong to the religion of God. You told us in the text, you liar. I don't want to show your text now, but people, they can go and read it in the previous video, that this is only if your life is under threat. Where is the threat? Where is the threat here? A Hindu want to take me as a friend. Where is the threat? Can't you read? Oh, I forgot you are illiterate. So I advise you to ask for help a donkey or a rooster, because he can see what you cannot see. You cannot take them as a friend, and if you take them and you mean it, you are not in connection with the religion of Allah, which is Islam. Unless what? Unless you protect yourself against them. So I can take you as a friend. So here, what do you mean protection for myself against them? Protection from what? They want to take me as a friend. They don't want to kill me. Protection is by playing that you are a person who will love them, playing that you are a friend. A Muslim in certain time, he cannot say to the American, I want to kill you all. He cannot say to the English people, I want to kill you all, to the German. So now I have to play protection game. I say I am your friend, like Shabir Ali. He claimed that he is a friend to the Christians. He took an oath when he took his citizenship in Canada, but he cannot take his oath to a foreign belief, because the Canadian Constitution is a foreign belief. The only constitution is according to Muslims to follow is the Constitution of Islam. The second you swear in a book to be abide by a constitution which is not Islam, you are out of Islam. So how we can solve this problem? Protect ourselves. So we can lie, we can take a false oath, claiming that we are friends to Canada, to America, claiming that we have no problem with the Christians. And then that is okay. But if we mean it that we are a friend with them, the one who do that, he have no connection with Allah. As you see it. If you don't like this interpretation, we can change the scholar Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet himself. For sure he knew better. Let us see what Ibn Abbas said. Ibn Abbas said, let not the believer take the believer, the believers out, not to take the hypocrite Abdullah ibn Ubayd. Supposedly we are the hypocrite, and the disbelievers, the Jews, and for their friends. So this is talking about taking friends, not taking enemies. Those people, they want to take you as a friend. The Quran warns you, you cannot take them as a friend. And this is refute your lies that we do that only to protect our life. Those people want to take you as a friend, you idiot. It is you who refuse to take them as a friend, but in their side, they want to take you as a friend. So the Quran here is saying you cannot do that. and as so for the one who became mighty and honorable. So if you became mighty and honorable with them, which means you treat them with honor, you treat them and you respect them, and you are trustworthy with them, you are you are truthful with them, to be good to them. If you do that, you are sincere about doing that with them. The one who does that, seeking might and honor by taking the hypocrite and disbelievers as a friends, has no connection with Allah. I mean, how disgusting, evil this cult can be more than this. You see, they say we should prevent teaching of hate. So why you don't prevent the Quran? There's tons of verses in the Quran saying, take not Christians and Jews and the friends and or disbelievers. Chapter 5 verse 51. There's many. And this is a chapter 3 verse 28, which is known as the verse of taqiyya. So they lie to you. They say this is about protecting myself. Okay, imagine yourself arrested by ISIS, and now they say to you, say you are a Muslim. Don't you say this is taqiyya? This is not the story. Those people, they are not ISIS. They want to kill you. They want to take you as a friend, and the Quran is forbidding you from taking them as a friend. And not only that, the Quran here is saying if you take them as a friend, we will kill you. Read carefully with me. The one who take them with might and honor, taking the hypocrites and the disbelievers as a friends, he has no connection with Allah. He has no honor, mercy, or protection from Allah, which means we kill you. You lost your protection. Muslims are protected by Muslims from killing. They are allowed to kill Christians, Jews, infidels, atheists, etc. But if you are a Muslim, you are protected by Allah. But the second you take non-Muslim as a friend, you lost the connection with Allah. You lost the honor, which means they can rape your wife, they can capture your children, they can take them as sex slaves, and there's no mercy and there's no protection for you from Allah. All of this because you took them as a friend, unless to be you guard yourself against them. So now we have a problem. I cannot take them as a friends, but I am a minority. So what I can do? In America, we have less than half of 1% Muslims in USA. And I know they say to you there's 6 million Muslims in USA. This is a big fat lie. They consider every Arab coming from the Middle East a Muslim, and more than 87% of the Arab from the Middle East are Arab Christians. So now we live in a minority. We are a minority between the majority, which is the Christians. So what we do? We say to them we are friends. There's no problem with that as long you don't mean it. But if you mean it, you are out of Islam. And who is the one explaining this? This is the cousin of Muhammad. Are you going to say to me he is working for the Mossad? And look what he continued, this evil God, saying, unless it be that you guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking it as it were security measure. But you want to tell them we want to kill you? They will arrest you. You see here, the security is not because you are a peaceful person and they are against you. No, because you are an evil person who hate them, and you cannot say to them that I want to kill you. So what do? You do security game. We play the same as 9/11 attackers. What they did before the attack, they went to striptease club, they were drinking wine, drinking beer, and the second day they did attack. They shaved their beard, all of them. What was that? That was taqiyya. So they went to American embassy, they apply for they apply for a visa. We are Muslims, we love America. Why you want to go, Muhammad Atta? Why you want to go to America? I love America. All my life I dream to see America. 19 of them, they went there to kill every American they can, practicing taqiyya. Who is the one attacking who? It was the Muslims going to America to attack civilian and killing them. Taqiyya. Saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart is like this. How evil, disgusting that can be. And the funny, the filthy religion of Islam call us hypocrite. We are the hypocrite. How this can happen? How in the world you say we are hypocrite when Quran teach Muslims to be hypocrite? Read it. This is Islam, my friend. It's a stupid, ugly, disgusting, hateful cult. Teach nothing but evil. And if you can't find me more evil than this religion, you see, I spoke when I went in my previous trip. I went to Asia. I spoke to Buddha priests. They did not really enjoy talking to me, and they did not continue talking to me. But I could not find anywhere in their teaching where it says you can speak to a Christian friendly, but inside your heart you should hate him. I could not find that. I don't agree with their religion. I believe it's a cult, but I could not find such an evil teaching the same as Islam. And I could not find the same as in the Hindu. You might find a Hindu person who is aggressive against you. He's so much in his religion. You might find, but I could not find in the Hindu religion itself where it says you speak to someone who is not from your religion in a friendly way, but your heart should be full of hate against him. And if you take him really as a friend, as a real friend, you have no connection with Allah. This is only in the religion of the devil. And that is Islam, as you see. This is the true image of Islam. It's not what they say to you in TV. Islam means peace. Islam means God. This is garbage. I remember once I was in the Philippines. I spoke to a senator. Now he is the foreign minister of the Philippines. I spoke with him. I spoke with his secretary. She's a lawyer too. In the previous meeting in the Philippines, I went and I met with the vice president of the Senate and the one who established the Constitution. One of the Christians, they called him, I don't know if it's a cult or not, they called him, I forgot, he was from Canada. Yeah, I think his name is, their church is called Anabaptist, something like this. So he told me, so what do you do? You know, like I heard you speaking to the senator and about Islam. So what do you do? I said, I teach about Islam. So I said, oh, so you are the kind who divide people. I said, I quote the Quran, and if the Quran divide people, is that my problem? He said, but this is not right. You know, I have a Muslim friends. I told him, my friend, there's no Muslim friend. Friends, you have a friends, but they don't have a friends. Muslim cannot have a friends. They are not Muslims. He said, no, you are wrong. I'm telling you, I have Muslim friends. I told him, you are not listening. I'm not saying you don't have a friends. I'm saying they don't have. Muslims are not allowed to take in non-Muslims as a friends. And then he starts, it looks like you are teaching hate. I don't want to listen to this. Look how stupid he is. They don't even want to listen. And then I found a lot of videos of him, this filthy idiot, and I made videos about it, posting in Facebook quotation supposedly Muhammad, he said, about being the good neighbor. It's like he's preaching Islam to the Christians, but yet he claimed to be a Christian minister in the Philippines. He's putting poison for your children, and the name is a Christian church, speaking to you about Muhammad, the amazing person. Muhammad is the most disgusting creature ever exist in earth. If you accuse Hitler of killing millions, Muhammad, you destroyed the life of the whole earth, not millions. Find me one country in this earth is not suffering because of Islam. 80 million Hindus killed in India by Islam. I'm not going to mention how many million Christians slaughter in the Middle East, how many Buddha, how many there is no country in this earth that did not suffer. And yet they lie to us, and we find those who work in politics and many false Christian preachers who they are false teachers. They preach to you that Allah is the same God of the Christians, and Muhammad, he believed in the God of Abraham. We have some differences, but they are not important. That's absolutely a lie. Absolutely a big fat lie. And this is the whole purpose of Islam, is to deceive you. You see, the devil, he don't put his poison where you do your poo-poo. He put the poison where you put your mouth, in your food. This is why Muhammad, he used the name of Isa or Jesus. He used the name of Mary. He used the name of Moses. He used the name of Abraham to deceive you, to make you believe I'm coming from the same door of Abraham. I belong to Abraham. And this is why we see many stupid Christian teachers, false teachers, they say to you that Muhammad is from Ishmael, which is absolutely a big fat lie. So today we covered many stories Muslims believe in, and both Shia and Sunni, they belong to the same garbage teaching. So don't laugh at the Sunni Shia and say Shia or the Sunni are stupid, and don't Shia Sunni don't laugh at the Shia, say the Shia they believe something stupid. You both believe in stupidity. If you go and read in my book, the last ones, variant number 1 and variant number 2, the title is Six and Allah. You will find endless teaching coming from Shia and Sunni will make you die from laughing. Both of you belong to the same cooking soup, and that soup is poisoned by lies and fictions and stories. It's not true. Poisoned by hate, sponsored by sexuality and desire and temptation to make you follow blindly. Actually, the easiest way to find out if Allah is God or not, ask yourself, what kind of God do you want to promise me a lot of women for sex? You see, even the Muslim, they believe that God, he created Adam and Eve. Okay, wonderful. What about God? He gave me Eve in heaven and that's it. Why I need to have thousands of virgins and each time I sleep with them they will be a virgin again? Can't Allah be the truthful person and have me have a family, a woman she love me? Do I need more than that? Do a man really need more than women she love him? Like, what is the purpose of this here? Is it love or sex? Obviously it's sex. It's sex and more and more and more sex. Is not about love. Not a single time Muhammad he mentioned that in the heaven you will have a woman who you are in love with. Allah, he was going to give you women you never met, women you never spoke to, you never saw, you do not know who they are. They are now jailed in their rooms, in their tents for you, so you can sleep with them. Where's love? When Jesus speak about the man, he leave his parents, and the woman, she leave her family, and she became one with the man. That is love. That is unity. The man and the women, they are one together. They have one heart in two body. This is what Christianity is about. While Quran practiced divorce as a change in shoes for women, Jesus, he forbid us from practicing such a behavior, for this is an insult to what God unite. We cannot see anything we share with the Muslims. They try to fool you. We say we believe in Jesus. You don't believe in Jesus. The Jesus you are talking about does not exist in our book. For Muhammad to be a person who believe as Jesus believed, then he should be a person of ethic, and Muhammad, he failed in every ethical test. Even his own son wife, he slept with her, having sex with the children's, allowing, I mean, disgusting. So be aware of false teachers. They can be exist in your church, my friend, and they will say to you Islam is a true religion, or Islam is from Abraham. Those, the second, actually I advise you, before you go into a door of a church, ask the priest those questions. What he think about Islam, what he think about Muhammad. He starts saying to you they believe in Abraham. The second he starts saying that, you know that this guy is a garbage. Either he have no knowledge, he's a donkey speaking without knowledge, which is going to be punished by God because now he's deceiving you, he's a priest, or he is working for the devil in a uniform of a priest. I remember the Messiah said they come to you in a clothes of in a form of a sheep, but in fact they are wolves. And those priests are more dangerous than ISIS, because those, they can get inside your house and you trust them. So my friend, be aware of the false teachers and listen to the one who tell you the truth, and the truth always is not happy. Sadly, the truth is, in the highway right now as we speak, people are getting killed. The truth is, there's many women, they are getting raped as we speak. The truth is, there's many thieves right now, they are robbing somebody. The truth is, there is hate and crimes all over the world. The truth is that this earth is full of crimes. This is the truth. They try to make you see images does not exist, for they are false teachers. Be aware of false teachers and examine whatever people they say to you, including me. If I say something to you, search it. Maybe I'm a liar. How you know? Maybe I'm trying to fool you. Maybe I'm stupid. Don't be the same as the Muslims who go by copy and paste. And this is why people they say to me, why you don't show your camera? Why I want to show you my camera? I prefer to show you the evidence in the front of your eyes. I never said something, read something without showing the proof in the front of me. I just read it for you. As simple as that. I share with my knowledge, but I share the proof with it. I don't give speeches and then you take it home with you. No, I share knowledge of reference. Even if you read my books, you will find that 95% of my books is reference. It's not me speaking. I make questions in the book to make you understand things maybe you did not notice, maybe something you did not understand. But the reference itself is the book, is not me. If now I try to present to you what the story in front of me on the screen, and I say to you, Taqiyya, it says that, this is a Christian prince saying that. So what is the value of a Christian prince who is a Christian? Explain to us the Quran, nothing. So what I do, I show you what the Muslim scholars believe. Not only that, I show you what the cousin of Muhammad believe, who Muhammad prayed for him to be the scholars of the nation. This is the cousin of Muhammad talking. So what a Muslim can say to me, Christian prince is lying? What a Muslim will say to me, I'm fabricating? This is why I read to you, but I don't just talk. I show you, I share with you, I give you reference. And this is for two purposes. Number one, to prove it. Number two, so you learn how to prove it yourself. Because time will come and Christian prince will disappear. Sooner or later, I will die. And that will happen to everybody. And then a child of yours, he need help, he needs somebody to teach him. My videos will stay there. My books will stay there. They are going to be handy for everybody who need help. So I will be dead in my grave, but yet still I'm teaching how to save your children from such a cult. And this is why I encourage everybody to learn and read. Don't be stupid. The Bible says, my people, they've been destroyed, perish because of their ignorance. Ignorance, my friend, is the most dangerous human being he have. People die because of cancer? No. People die because of ignorance. They do not know how to stop the cancer. That's the truth. Cancer itself does not kill. It is our ignorance. The same as the flu. Not long time ago, millions of people used to die because of the flu, but the flu is very easy to fight. But this is today because we overcome our ignorance. Ignorance is death. And ignorance can go for everything. Spiritual death and physical death. Your ignorance is your problem. Fight your ignorance, my friend. And this is what I'm doing here. I'm not here to waste my time. I'm not here to lose my voice. I'm here to help you to fight the ignorance. Help you, help your children, help your family. And whatever you learn, please share it with your friends. Share it. Don't be selfish. Knowledge is amazing, and knowledge can change even your personality. If you go right now and sit with your friends in the coffee shop and they speak about Islam, everybody will notice that you are not just a person speaking about Islam. You are unique and you know a lot. How you know a lot? Because you learned. How you learned? From me or from someone else? That's not a story. The story is you learned. There's a huge difference between somebody is learned and somebody is ignorant. Ignorant is a stupidity. Anybody can make fun of you. Anybody can scam you. Anyone can fool you. In your house, when you lose electricity, because you are not used to walk in dark, you will hit your chair, which is in front of you. You just saw it 5 minutes ago. You are the one who put it there by your hand. Yet you hit it. Why? Because you are ignorant. You did not teach yourself how to walk in darkness. You did not teach yourself how to handle darkness in your own house. What will happen if the light is gone? What will happen today if internet is gone? What happened if the Muslims occupy your country and burn all the books speaking about Islam? That will make you go in darkness. Are you ready for it? The devil have many ways, and he come to you in many doors. Sometimes he come to us from the door of religion. You are a religious person, he will come to you in the name of God. You are a person who's an atheist, he will come to you from that door too. It doesn't matter who you are, he will come to you from any door you wish. It's your wish. You like gambling, he is there. You like women, he is there. You like money, you like fame, you like power, he is there. You like God, he is there. He will come to you in a clothes of a bishop, but he is a child molester like Muhammad. He will come to you in a form of a prophet. He might even come to you in a form of an angel. Be aware, my friend, and be faithful. Read your book, learn about it, educate yourself, and then read the books of others, and don't make them fool you. For many out there, they are wolves trying to take you down. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. It's time for me to go. I hope we did enjoy our time and we learned something good for today. Leave your comment, and if you are a Muslim, you don't agree with us, please don't agree. I don't want you to agree. I want you to challenge me. I want you to get me busted. I challenge you to get me busted. Let us laugh and see who is the stupid here. Is it your prophet who believe in a rooster who knows more than him? What kind of a prophet himself could not recognize angel, but a rooster can recognize angel? What kind of a prophet he could not recognize a devil, but the donkey can recognize the devil? Based on your prophet statements, donkeys are more qualified than Muhammad to recognize, to be prophets. All of us, we knew that Muhammad, first time he saw an angel, he could not recognize him. Even after he squeezed him 3 times, he could not recognize him. His wife, she took him to her cousin or the uncle, Waraq ibn Nawfal, and he told him that this is the angel Jibreel. But according to your prophet, if a donkey he sees shaitan, he knew it's shaitan. If a rooster he see angel, he knew it is an angel, and he screamed. Your prophet could not recognize neither one of them, which means donkey and roosters are more qualified than your prophet. This is the truth, based in the statement of your prophet. If a donkey apply for a job as a prophet and a rooster apply for a job as a prophet, donkey will put in his resume, I can recognize the devil. Rooster will put in his resume, I can recognize the angels. Your prophet will recognize what? That Aisha is his wife and she is 6 years old. That is the truth. May the Lord bless you all, and I hope we learned enough for today. And until I see you again, as always, we end. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and we see you soon. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.